Let's pay homage to the Buddha, fully enlightened one. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. On our birthday, parents and friends give birthday presents for us. On that day, some do birthday party, inviting beloved friends, dancing, singing, and drinking. And some do meritorious deeds such as offering, practicing morality and meditation. So, doing birthday party and doing meritorious deeds, which one do you prefer? Your preference will be your life. It will be your value. On the Buddha's birthday too, what will we do? Do we need to give him a gift? How do you think? I say, yes, we need to give him a gift. What kind of gift should we give him and how to give him? So on our birthday, parents and friends give birthday presents. So on Buddha's birthday, what do we need to give him a gift and how do you give him? What kind of gift should we give him? We need to know. We can give him two things. One is to offer him material requisites, and another is to practice and live our daily life according to the Dharma he taught us. I believe today you all offer the Buddha material requisites. You must give, you need to give another gift. It is to practice and live our daily life according to the Dharma he taught us. This is the way of giving him a gift. However, our Buddha appreciated and praised the one who practiced and lived his life according to what he taught, rather than offering him material things. Because of this reason, in the Dhamma-dayana Sutta, the Buddha said, "Be my heirs in Dhamma, not my heirs in material things." What did the Buddha say? Be my heirs in Dhamma, not my heirs in material things. He wants his disciples to be his heirs in Dhamma, not to be of material things. So on the Buddha's birthday, I will share you this Dhamma. I will share you his Dhamma. The purpose is to make you all remember his teaching and live according to it. It is my gift to the Supreme Buddha on his birthday and you all here. Do you like a gift? What kinds of gifts do you like? So the Buddha said, there are these two kinds of giving. The giving of material things and the giving of the Dhamma. Of these two kinds of giving, this is supreme, the giving of the Dhamma. Because of this reason, on his birthday, I am now going to give a supreme gift to all of you. Are you all ready to accept my supreme gift, the gift of Dhamma? So the Buddha said, abandon evil, O monks. One can abandon evil. Monks, if it were impossible to abandon evil, I would not ask you to do so. But as it can be done, therefore I say, abandon evil. If this abandoning of evil would bring harm and suffering, I would not ask you to abandon it. But as the abandoning of evil things brings well-being and happiness, therefore I say, abandon evil. And Buddha continued, cultivate the good, O monks. One can cultivate the good. If it were impossible to cultivate the good, I would not ask you to do so. But as it can be done, therefore I say, cultivate the good. If this cultivation of the good would bring harm and suffering, I would not ask you to cultivate it. But as the cultivation of the good brings well-being and happiness, therefore I say, cultivate the good. How to abandon evil and how to cultivate the good? There is training of the mind. Through training of the mind, we can abandon evil and cultivate the good. That's why the Buddha advises us, bhikkhus, if a bhikkhu is not skillful in the habit of others' minds, he should train himself to be skillful in the habit of his own mind. This means that if we are not skillful in reading the thoughts and habits of others' minds, we should train ourselves to be skillful in knowing the thoughts and habits of our own mind. Just as a man or woman is fond of self-beautification, examining the image of his or her own face in the bright, clear mirror. Just so, if he or she sees any dot or blemish on the face, he or she will try to remove it. If he or she sees no dot or blemish, she will be pleased, thinking, how clean I am, how fortunate I am. In the same way, self-examination on one's own mind is needed to do for the improvement of wholesome states of mind. Today people all over the world love physical beauty. They constantly look at faces in mirrors to mark dot and blemish, checking whether their hair is in place, looking for various ways to improve their physical image. So much time is spent in this way, but how many people take time to examine themselves for greed, anger, delusion, jealousy, envy, stinginess, pride, etc. When these defilements rise to the surface of the mind, I think very few indeed. How rare it is find an individual who can recognize the arising of defilements and then willingly suppress them. The rest of us give free rein to our defilements, allow them to run rampant in our mind. At this point, let me ask you a question. What is more beautiful? Beautiful face or beautiful mind? The answer should be beautiful mind. It is not because of beautifying our faces that we are born as humans. It is because of beautifying and purifying our minds. Here I want to ask all of you, do you want to be reborn as humans again? What do you need to do? To beautify your face or to beautify your mind? Are you purifying your mind or not? You want to be reborn as humans again. But how many people here are beautifying your mind every day? Okay? So you all consider about it. If we want to be reborn as humans or celestial beings, we need to beautifying our mind more than beautifying our face. So here I want to tell all of you, you know computer? Human's body seems like a computer system. You understand? There are two parts in computer. One is software, another hardware. Software instructs hardware what to do. If software is not good, how can we use hardware properly? To use hardware effectively, we must improve our software. Our human body is hardware. Mind is software. Today you all came here. Huh? Who tell you, who instruct you to came here, to come here? Your mind instructs you to come here. So if our mind software is bad, how can we make use of the body hardware properly? That's why if we want to be reborn as humans, as celestial beings, we need to develop our mind. Also, we need to train our mind. You want to train your mind? How to train? Okay, you all want to train your mind. So how to train? You need to know. So before explaining how to train, let me ask another question. What are you living for? Can you answer me? What are you living for? Can you answer me? Anybody? I believe you all are living for your body. Do you agree? So you need food, okay? You need clothes, you need shelter, you need good health. These are the needs of the body. Are you not living for this? All the day, every day, from birth to death, you all are striving for food, shelter, clothes, and medicine. Is this the purpose of life? By striving for food, shelter, medicine, clothes, one day you all die. This is the purpose of life. We have more to do than this. People in the world, I think Korean people too, they are competing. This world is called a competitive world. We are living in this competitive world. We are competing for our body needs. We need more to do than that. We need to live for our life. If we don't live for life, our life will be useless. Our life will be valueless and meaningless. We must live to promote our life. We must live to promote our life. If we want to promote our life, we need to know the relationship between past, present, and future life. I want to ask you, do you believe you have past life? Do you believe you have future life? So we all are Buddhists, that's why we believe we have past, we have future. But samsara is too long. Buddha said, samsara is undiscoverable beginning. The Buddha said, the beginning point is unknown and knowable. Not knowing the beginning point is not the matter. Even we don't know our beginning point, don't you want to know the end of your samsara? Do you want to know? the end of samsara? How many people are interested to know the end of samsara?
Everyone.
Everyone. Oh, the answer instead. The answer instead of everybody. The answer instead of others. Oh. So, even the Buddha said, the beginning point is unknown and knowable. But if we are foolish persons, Buddha said, we will not know the end of the samsara too. If we don't know the beginning point, it doesn't matter. But if we know the end of our life, the end of our samsara, so it will be good. Buddha appeared in the world. It is to make an end of samsara. Now you all are striving for food, for shelter, for clothes, and for good health. It is knowing the responsibility of this life. So we are living for this present life between birth and death. We know responsibility of between birth and death. What we all are trying in this present life is before we die only. So you all are very busy. You all are very busy between birth and death. If you know the responsibility of this life, you also should know after you pass away, there is future life awaiting you. Think deeply, which is long, this present life and future life journeys. How do you answer? Which is long, this life or future life journey that awaiting us? So future life journeys will be very, very, very long. So if we know that we have future life and our future life journey is very long, that whatever you do in this life, you must do or you should do for this present life and for the future life. Every day, what are you all doing for this present life or for future life? I think you all are doing for this present life. So I remind all of you, if you want to receive or if you want to get future good existences, don't forget to do for the future life. It means we need to prepare for our future. How to prepare? By doing offering, by practicing morality, and by practicing meditation. You interest to practice meditation? Here I want to tell you some questions asked me yesterday by one of the Korean young men. He asked me, what is meditation? And what is the purpose of practicing meditation? And why do we need to practice? What is meditation? Meditation is training of the mind. You all answer me. Beautifying the mind is more important. If you want to be reborn as humans again, you need to beautify your mind. It is to train your mind. So what is meditation? The answer is to train the mind. And what is the purpose of practicing meditation? The purpose of practicing meditation is to promote your life and to make an end of suffering. So if you want to promote your life, if you want to get better life, you need to practice meditation. So if we don't practice meditation, what will happen? So the Dhammampada commentary says, for the heedless, the four woeful states are like their permanent home. What does the Buddha say? The four woeful states are like our permanent home. So people today are very materialistic. They become heedless to do wholesome deeds. They are chasing after sensuality. They are pursuing sensual bliss. They care more about money, possessions, and physical comforts rather than the spiritual values in life. Materialistic are those who are living for their body. They are heedless to develop the spiritual values in life. Because of it, between birth and death, for material gain such as money, possessions, and physical comforts, we live mostly in the homes of greed, in the homes of hatred, in the homes of delusion, pride, jealousy, and stinginess. So these are homes that are truly bad for us. Where do you all live? Maybe you may say we live in our home. Even though you live in physical homes that you call, physical houses that you call home. For most of us, our real home is the abode of greed, hatred, delusion, pride, jealousy, and stinginess. You agree? So you live in the home of greed. You live in the home of hatred. You live in the home of delusion, pride, jealousy, stinginess. So these primal defilements come along with us at birth and they trouble us throughout our lives. Most of us, unfortunately, are caught in their grip. They indeed become our real home. After the month of where will you go? Home. Which home? Home of greed, home of hatred, home of delusion, home of pride, jealousy, stinginess, right?
Say no.
No? Really? You go home and you want this, you want that. You angry with this person, you angry with that person, you are proud of yourself. Where do you live? So you must beautify your mind. As you all know, we don't often stay long where we are only visitors. It is natural for us to return to our home. So the Buddha said, the human deva realms are places where we temporarily visit only when the time is right. Sooner or later, along with our defilements, such as greed, hatred, delusion, pride, jealousy, and stinginess, with which we live, we have to return to our real home somewhere in the Four Woeful Place. Buddha said the four woeful states are like our permanent home. Most of the people in the world, when they die, they return to their real home. It is somewhere in the Four Woeful States. Here you all need to know the chance of being born in a happy realm or a miserable one is clearly declared by the Lord Buddha. So listen attentively. Okay? On one occasion, the Blessed One took up a little bit of soil on the tip of his fingernail and addressed the bhikkhus. What do you think, bhikkhus? Which is more, the little bit of soil on my tip of fingernail or the great earth? How do you answer? A little bit of soil on the tip of the fingernail or the great earth? Which is more? The great earth. So bhikkhu answer, Buddha, the great earth is more. The tripling, the little bit of soil that the blessed one has taken up on the tip of his fingernail is tripling. Compared to the great earth, the little bit of soil that the blessed one has taken up on the tip of his fingernail does not bear comparison, does not amount even to a friction. So Buddha said, so too bhikkhu, those beings are few who when they pass away as human beings are reborn among human beings. But those beings are more numerous who when they pass away as human beings are reborn in hell. Why do you know? Buddha said, because of not knowing Four Noble Truths. Do you know Four Noble Truths? Some say yes, some say no. So because of not knowing the Four Noble Truths, Buddha said, when we pass away as humans, we are reborn. Those who are reborn among human beings are very, very few. When beings die, only a little bit of soil that on the tip of fingernail, such amount, can be reborn as humans again. The same amount of the great earth, when they pass away, they fall to the fourfold states again. Where do you want to be reborn again? If you want to be on the tip of the fingernail, what do you need to do? You must purify your mind through practicing meditation. It is to know and see the Four Noble Truths. If we don't want to return to our real home, somewhere in the fourfold planes, we must live for life, not for this body only. What I mean is, please don't live just for clothes, just for food, just for shelter, just for medicine, good health. You all should practice 3 trainings to know and see the Four Noble Truths. You know 3 trainings? Four Noble Truths, 3 trainings. You are living just for this body. No? So you need to know 3 trainings if you don't want to live for only this body. So 3 trainings. Number 1, morality. Number 2, concentration, practicing concentration. Number 3, practicing insight. What is 3 training? Please tell me again. What is the first one? The first one, morality. Concentration. The third one, insight. You need to do these 3 things. Okay? If you don't want to return to your real home. Now you all know the answer for the question, why do we need to practice? So now I will repeat the words of the Buddha. Abandon evil, O monks. One can abandon evil. If it were impossible to abandon evil, I would not ask you to do so. But as it can be done, therefore I say, abandon evil. How to abandon evil? practicing the first training. What? The first training? Morality. Okay? You know 5 precepts? You know? The first one, refraining from killing. Second one, refraining from stealing. Third one, refraining from sexual misconduct. Fourth one, from telling lies. Fifth, from taking intoxicants such as beer, alcohol. Do you refrain from killing? Do you refrain from stealing? You must try. If you don't want to return to your real home, do you refrain from sexual misconduct? You must try. Do you refrain from telling lies? Old lady is telling that I don't try. Okay, you must try. Okay? The fifth one, what is the fifth one? Do you refrain? I heard many Koreans, not only ladies, not only men but also women, they drink alcohol. True? Some nod the head. If you drink alcohol, you have to return to your real home. Okay, so starting from this year's Buddha's birthday, stop drinking. Okay, so Buddha continued, cultivate the good, O monks. One can cultivate the good. If it were impossible to cultivate the good, I will not ask you to do so. But as it can be done, therefore I say cultivate the good. I will conclude my talk. Heart is but a human being. Heart is the hearing of the Dhamma, and heart is the appearance of the Buddha. What did the Buddha say? Heart is but as a human being. Heart is the hearing of the Dhamma. Now we get what is hard to get, it is human birth. Now we hear what is hard to hear, it is hearing of the Dhamma. The Buddha said, the arising of the Buddha is for the welfare and happiness of the many. Even the Buddha said, the arising of the Buddha is for the welfare and happiness of the many. If we don't live according to the Dhamma, the arising of the Buddha will not be for the welfare and happiness of us. If you want the arising of the Buddha to be for the benefit of you, you must live your life according to the Dhamma taught by the Buddha. I wish, starting from this year's Buddha's birthday, may you all live the rest of your life with the Dhamma. May you all abandon evil and cultivate the good in life. May you all be able to protect yourself from returning to your real home. May you all liberate from long sorrow birth.
Sadhu, sadhu.